Hello, I'm Joanne Magley. I am live at Daytona Beach International Airport. We are so excited. We are just minutes away from welcoming the inaugural Breeze Airways flight. And with me right now, I have Debbie Meals. She is from the New Smyrna Beach Area Visitors Bureau. And isn't this exciting, Debbie?
It's very exciting. We cannot wait to welcome our New York friends from White Plains. It's so exciting. Great DMA.
So in the last year and a half, we had a Velo start a year and a half ago, and now we have Breeze. Tell us a little bit about what these new flights, particularly this new one now, a new destination, New York. What does that mean for tourism in the area?
Huge economic impact. We need to bring in more people on flights, outside of the drive market, and Breeze is the place to do it. I mean, it's a friendly aircraft and friendly people. And we want those White Plain suburbs of New York to come down and stay and enjoy everything that we have to offer.
So tell us a little bit about what you do as a tourism bureau, what you do to help spread the word to the folks that are up in White Plains, or what you will be doing, and how you do some of your press events to actually bring their media down here to help spur visitation.
Well, we do a combination of things. We have many platforms in our marketing portfolio, social media, we have web, we have newsletters, but what's most effective is that we go up into the marketplace and we literally talk to media, journalists, influencers, network with the people, do some pop-up displays or dine-arounds, or bring a taste of New Smyrna Beach to White Plains. So we're looking forward to doing many of those things to try to get the word out about all the great things we have to offer in Volusia County, and especially Southeast Volusia.
Yeah, so it's one thing to have this flight available now for all of our local residents. So many people, New York is our #1 market, and while this flight doesn't necessarily go into the city, it is only about 30 miles from the city. And so I've heard from a lot of people that if you know how to navigate, and it's actually somewhat of an easy navigation, you can easily get to the city if that's what your vacation plans call for.
Yeah, it's not hard at all. I mean, 95 goes right through it. You can get off on, the parkways, the Merritt Parkway, any of those crosstown parkways, any of that, get into the city real quickly. You can go to Queens, you can go out to Long Island, you can do a lot of things. So for our residents to have this opportunity to fly out of here on a direct flight and get to a suburb of New York, that is amazing. That is great.
And then what another thing that you do is you really promote all the offerings that are in the greater Daytona Beach area, just a little bit south of Daytona Beach, New Smyrna Beach, and a lot of people are surprised to learn the cultural events that we have. I mean, the beach is, obviously we have our beach, but you have a lot that you promote for the New Smyrna Beach area.
Yeah, we just ended our restaurant month. We have a lot of arts. We have really great arts. We have the culinary expertise down there is amazing. I mean, we're lucky with Volusia County having so many great chefs. But I will say our little corner of the world has some really good James Beard chefs and kitschy restaurants, the bohemian vibe, the beach vibe, you name it, we've got it. And it's just such a nice experience.
Well, we are just minutes away from the flight landing, and I'm looking at my people out there to see if they can give me a heads up of how soon this flight is coming, because we will cut away when it lands so that we can get a good view of what's going on. So once the plane lands, there will be a water cannon salute, and I know you saw this the last time we had a new airline here, but it's something really cool for people to see, and especially if you're on an aircraft and you're coming in for this flight. The water cannon salute is 2 fire trucks that are on either side of the taxiway, and once the aircraft lands and it's taxiing in, the fire trucks put on their hoses and form a beautiful water arch over the aircraft, and that's the inaugural. That's how they traditionally greet an inaugural flight. So that is one of the cool things about an inaugural flight. And then again, once the flight comes in and it gets to the gate, and we're going to have a really good view of that because the gate is just around the corner. But once the passengers exit the aircraft, then they're going to come through the gate on the concourse, and we'll have another welcoming party for the guests as they come off. So a lot's in store for these passengers,
And they're going to be very happy because it's a good luck charm. It's a christening, if you will, for the aircraft. So what a great experience to touch down in Daytona Beach. And
not to mention, they get a lot of goodies. We have some beautiful beach towels that the airport will be providing. Your agency provided some great tote bags that they can put their goodies in. Of course, we have a nice, beautiful cake. You can't have a celebratory event without cake. We have cookies, all kinds of little tchotchkes, and we have 2 radio stations that are here doing a live cut-ins. We have the Hog and we have the Vibes, 2 local radio stations, and the plane is on its way. It's almost. Did it just land? Okay, it just landed, and pretty soon, oh, there it is. There it is. It's on approach. Here we go. All right. Woo! Everybody clap. Yay. There it is, that beautiful blue aircraft. And any moment you'll see it actually behind us coming through. There it is. Right on time. The inaugural flight from White Plains, New York to Daytona Beach International Airport. And in just a few minutes, when the aircraft taxis to the gate, we'll see all the excitement at the gate. We have Clay from our community information team. He will be standing by. He's our on-site correspondent, and he will be standing by to interview some passengers as they get off of the inaugural flight. So they'll be treated to that as well. Debbie, any other anything else you want to say while you have the mic?
I would just say for anyone listening out there, please use Daytona Beach area airport because it's so great. It's so easy to get in and out of, and tell your friends and family to come on down.
All right, and joining us now, we have Cyrus Callum. He is the Director of Aviation and Economic Resources, and Debbie, I know you know Cyrus very well.
Hi, Debbie.
Hi, Cyrus.
So,
great job.
Cyrus, we were just doing the little live broadcast while the aircraft was coming in. Tell us a little bit about what a new airline and a new flight means to the area, because you cover the economic development and the airport over the umbrella of Aviation and Economic Resources. What does this mean for the community?
This is huge because this gives additional options for, of course, people that live in this community to go to new destinations. And a lot of things we hear from a lot of the general public here is we have to connect through Atlanta, we have to connect through Charlotte. Well, now we're adding some ultra low-cost carriers that provide more point-to-point service to areas in the Northeast. And a lot of people have family connections and business connections to folks in the Northeast. All right, mic check, right? A lot of families and business opportunities in the Northeast. So, this allows us that flexibility to do that. And then, Breeze is going to add another destination in February, Raleigh-Durham, of course, Providence, Rhode Island, and another up to Hartford, Connecticut. So, that economic impact that will be created from all of those flights are going to mean more people using our hotels. They're going to be coming to our beaches. They're going to be our restaurants. So all of that money is going to multiply through the community. You'll see businesses looking at opportunities coming down to the area as well. And then right behind you, we got the water cannon getting ready to go.
Yeah, we'll take a pause for that. There it is. There it is. Well, it's such a sight, especially seeing it from our point of view. But then, if you're a passenger on the plane, it's quite something to be a part of. It's not too many times you get an opportunity to be on an inaugural flight, And we hope we have many more of those opportunities coming up too. But Cyrus, you were talking about these point-to-point flights, and here at Daytona Beach International Airport, we have a lot of different, all communities. You have a lot of different type of travelers. There are your people who are loyal to the legacy carriers and Delta and American, and we are so proud that we have those two legacy carriers here. There are some people that really only want to go point to point, and there are some people that really are just always looking for that ultra low cost carrier. So now that we have two of those carriers here, we really have a lot to offer everyone in the community and for those new visitors coming down.
That's exactly it. We have diversity in air service options, which is very healthy for a community because, some people travel on budget, some people travel based on loyalty, like you said, Joanne. And so the more options that we have for the people that are willing to use our airport on a more frequent basis than go to some of our competitors, the more options that we have available, the better we'll be, the better expansion opportunities we'll have as well. I remember when we had this discussion about another airline last year this time, it was a situation where this was going to be the first domino to fall, and then so look at where we are now. This is the next domino. So what's the next thing that's going to come as a result of the success of the low-cost carriers entering our market?
Yeah, so we're just a couple minutes away from the Breeze Airways plane, that beautiful blue aircraft pulling up to the gate. Gate 5 is where we're at. We're actually, we are in the concourse. We are coming to you live from our concourse, and we are, if you're familiar with Daytona Beach International Airport, we're at the very end of the concourse, right between gates 5 and 6. And so in just a few minutes, the passengers will be exiting that aircraft, and they will be greeted to our wonderful ambassadors. We have a good team of volunteer ambassadors. They are the first face that people see when they come into the airport. They sit at our information booth upstairs and downstairs, and they help our passengers with any questions they might have about the community or about the airport. And we always ask them for extra hands-on help when we have special events. So today they're going to be part of our welcoming committee at the gate. And we also have cheerleaders from Embry-Riddle here. We have the Embry-Riddle mascot, Ernie, who should be arriving soon if he's not already here. We have the Tortugas mascot, Sheldon, and many community members who are all here to welcome the passengers on Breeze as they get off the aircraft, and then once they exit the concourse, to welcome them there as well.
Fantastic.
All right, let's see. What else can we talk about, Cyrus? Oh, you're sharing that mic. That's what he's saying. We're sharing the mic. We're sharing the mic. I see the jet bridge being positioned just so.
Yep.
And this is so cool. This is the first, it's the first time we've seen this aircraft actually on our our airport.
That's right. They're the Airbus A220, state of the art. The technology on board this aircraft, and of course the way that Breeze has it laid out with multiple configurations, going to be a great product for customers flying into Daytona and leaving Daytona on Breeze to experience.
Yeah, a lot of people are talking about how nice this aircraft is. They're the newer planes, and then also they have different. Breeze has different tiers of seat fares, if you will. They nice, nicer, nicest, and it just all depends. If you want to pay for a little extra leg room, if you want to pay for they do have some snacks that you can purchase on board, and Wi-Fi, and you can bundle things. So their model is a little different than maybe some other low-cost carriers. But again, it's that choice. They give you a choice of different options to how you want to spend your money.
And that's exactly what we're trying to do here at Daytona Beach International, is provide our customers with more choices. And so we are excited that we are able to give our customers that opportunity here today.
Right now, the shot we are looking at on the screen is we have some people from the media out there being escorted by some airport staff. So we have some media out there getting some nice up-close shots of the aircraft. as it came through the water salute, and now as it's at the gate. So those will be some good pictures that we'll have after the event.
I must say that blue looks really nice at the concourse.
It sure does. It matches your jacket really well too, and your suit.
Yeah. No, we definitely got the memo.
So, Debbie, any events coming up in the next couple of weeks in New Smyrna Beach?
Well, we have a lot of holiday happenings going on. So we have Girls' Night Out on Canal Street. We have Spark the Night. We have boat parades. A lot of Thanksgiving activities going on before that, but there'll be a lot of great holiday activities that people can just jet on down and stay for the weekend or stay all week. We'd love to have them longer and partake in that. And then in January, we have Images, which is one of our big art festivals that takes up miles of space on Canal Street and Riverside Drive. So great things to come to.
Yeah, and speaking of the holidays, the airport just recently put up our large 20-some foot tree with bright colored bulbs. That's at the entrance, right at the entrance of the airport. And then the wreaths that line the concourse. So we're all decked out for the holidays as well. It might seem a little bit early, but you gotta get it done, right? Because next thing you know, it's Thanksgiving, and then you're too late, right? Then you're too late.
In my household, the Christmas season actually starts right after Halloween. So unfortunately, I was coerced into putting Christmas trees. Here we go.
I think the passengers are coming out. The first passengers to come off of the aircraft.
That's right. Well, it couldn't be a better time of the year to get away from the chilly Northeast.
Yeah,
so.
and it is pretty chilly up there. One thing about Daytona Beach, you can always count on the sunshine, right?
That's exactly it.
Right. All right, we're going to toss it over to Clay. He's got some exciting passengers coming off the aircraft. Clay?
Hey, this is Clayton Jackson with Volusia County Community Information, and I'm here with my friend Billy. And Billy, tell us how your first flight was on Breeze Airways.
Well, the flight was amazing, very comfortable. The plane was tremendous. A brand new A220 Airbus and high-tech, and the seating was fantastic and very, very comfortable, and the staff were amazing. And the flight was amazing, too.
And what brings you here?
We've got a place in Ponce Inlet, being my wife, Wendy, and so we've been looking forward to a direct flight into Daytona from the tri-state area, from Westchester especially, close to our home. And this is what we've been waiting for years since JetBlue stopped coming in.
You found it, Breeze
We
Airways.
found it. We found it direct. Absolutely.
Billy, I appreciate you taking the time. I'm glad you found your airline. And hey, go enjoy your trip down here.
So much indeed.
All right, have a good day. All right, back to you, Joanne.
All right, that looks like one happy passenger. You see that awesome beach towel that he had under his arm. Every passenger that's coming off this flight is getting a Daytona Beach International Airport beach towel, and that's just the beginning, because when they exit the concourse, they're going to be treated to even more sweet treats and New Smyrna Beach and airport swag. So lots of things in store for these passengers. And we are very excited that we were able to share it all with you all today. And we're going to go back to Clay. He's got some more excited passengers. I see somebody in a Hawaiian shirt.
Jackson again, and And we got another excited Breeze Airways passenger. It's our friend Billy, right?
David.
Bill.
Close
Billy's
enough,
got his
close enough.
interview. David. All right, so David, how was your flight?
It was great, everything was great. The flight was smooth, everyone was super friendly, had a great time on there.
And he was just telling me he just jumped on the trip just for fun.
I did just so I could be on this first flight, so.
So are you going to stay here for a little bit, or what's your plan?
I'm going to stay here a little bit, yeah. I live here, so hopefully I'm staying here for a little bit.
And the trip was great. Did you enjoy it?
Great, I did. The weather up there is super nice, and I had a great time visiting everything up in Westchester.
All right. Well, appreciate so much your time. Enjoy your trip down here, and we hope to see you again.
Awesome, cool. Thank you very much.
All right, Joanne, let's toss it back your way.
All right, thank you, Clay. And the passengers just keep piling off of the aircraft, and boy, are they excited. They're greeted with our ambassadors who are waving the Breeze blue pom-poms in the air, and they're getting their beach towels, which is perfect because now, no excuse not to go to the beach, right? You got your Daytona Beach International beach towel. And then we have that lovely cake again on the other side of the terminal when people exit the concourse. There they are. Look at the excitement. Oh, is he talking? Oh, you can hear the hoots and hollers as they're all coming off the aircraft. They are excited to be in Daytona Beach. They are excited to be on this inaugural flight, and Clay has some more people that want to talk to him.
Hold on. Hey, it's Clay. It's Clay Jackson again, and we have Janine and Summer. I would interview Summer, but I don't think they're willing to talk. So, Janine, tell us how your flight was.
Perfect, unbelievable, comforting, lovely, clean, neat. Oh, it was perfect.
Now, would you say Summer would agree with that?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Yeah. We're both nervous flyers. I don't know why. I love it. I love being up there in the sky and, just so lucky to be able to do that. But feeling comforted and safe and clean and nice, it was wonderful.
Breeze Airways and Daytona Beach International Airport, we aim to deliver.
First time and won't be the last, I hope. Yeah.
We love to hear that. All right, Joanne, let's toss it back to you.
All right, thanks, Clay. And we want to mention that these new flights from White Plains, New York, they are Thursdays and Sundays, so twice a week. You can either catch a flight to White Plains, New York, or hopefully we have a lot of visitors that are coming in from White Plains, New York. So to start out, that's what the schedule is for this Breeze flight. But Cyrus, you mentioned earlier that more excitement is coming in February because Breeze is launching 3 additional destinations. We have Hartford, Connecticut,
Right.
Providence, Rhode Island, and Raleigh, North Carolina.
Raleigh, North Carolina, and I had a conversation with my counterpart over in Raleigh, and he was talking about the explosion of air service, in particular with Breeze, that they have over at RDU, and I reminded him that we're going to be partners in this effort because we're going to have Raleigh-Durham service beginning in February 13th or 14th. I know the majority of the flights are going to be run on the Thursday-Sunday schedule, but there'll be another flight that will be on the Friday-Monday. So those of you that are looking towards booking flights, please go check Breeze Airways website for more accurate information in terms of your bookings. But definitely exciting to have so many options now to these locations, in particular the Northeast, but also adding North Carolina, another destination in North Carolina, to one of our offerings here for our customers.
Yeah, so we'll be doing this again, maybe not on such a larger scale, but we will definitely be welcoming passengers again. Clay is leaving. Our passengers have all exited the aircraft, and now they're headed into the public side of the airport, where they're going to have more treats awaiting them, and cakes and cookies and all sorts of good things. But more information on all the flights at Daytona Beach, you can go to flydab.com/happy, and that's a special landing page that we have set up that just has specific information about the airlines, the dates that the airlines are flying, and if we're running any kind of promotional opportunities with the airlines, that's the page that you'll find it on too. So that's flydab.com/happy, and then of course flydab.com for all other information about Daytona Beach International Airport. And Debbie, how can people find out more about New Smyrna Beach area?
You can go to visit nsbfl.com, and we have lots of information on dining, places to stay, things to do, a lot of water activities. So we hope you'll come down and join us.
All right. And I think that's going to wrap it up here. We were just wanting to be on live as soon as our passengers came through, but now they're here, and now we're going to go eat some cake. So thank you, Cyrus, and thank you, Debbie, for helping us fill the time while the Breeze Airways plane came. And thank you, everybody, for tuning in to this broadcast. And fly DAB, the right airport right here.